Good afternoon. Certainly proud of our football team for battling. We come off a tough loss last week. It was a whole lot of fun around here, and I thought that we, as a football team, really took it to heart. And this game was very important. And I thought we played a lot better as a team than we did a week ago. I think South Carolina's a good football team, and feel fortunate that we can come out of that thing and with a victory. And I think we can become a lot better football team. So I think we can build on this and become better, and that's what hopefully we'll do. I don't know. You guys can evaluate that. I mean, it was. I think we did handle. I think we're really conservative in offense the second half. I think, especially when the score got the way it did. Turnovers were critical in the game, like every game is. You're 3-0 and turnovers is huge. So I think there was, a lot of, on both sides of football, a lot of good things, a lot of things to build off of, and I think that's, hopefully we can do that, and that's kind of what the message that players were telling each other in the locker room afterwards.
Gary, what did you think of Drew's performance? Going forward?
Drew, I thought, really did some good things for a young player. I mean, gosh, again, we were a little conservative in the second half, and with some of the field position we had, and trying to get our running game going and everything like that. So, but I thought he really carried himself well, and I thought that was good. And I don't ever evaluate personnel after the game. I'm not going to do that.
His first half, I think 16 and 19, 108 yards. It looked like you guys were just trying to build some confidence that first drive, and kind of took the shackles off after that. So.
Yeah, I think again I did. We just didn't throw the ball as much second half. The field position wasn't quite as good a couple times. We went twice inside the 5-yard line, and we just kind of smart about what we did down there. And so again, he did a lot of good things. He's got a lot of ability, and there was a lot of pressure to be under, and playing in the SEC and delivering a big game like this. First game, that was the first time in 39 years as a coach that I've ever had start a true freshman. So this is a real fun week for me, I can guarantee you that. So, but I'm very pleased with him. He did a lot of good things. I think running the football helped us a little bit too, and maybe both of them working together. But we blocked better and we ran the ball better. That's why we all of a sudden started playing better.
98 yards for Ish. What kind of clicked for him today?
I don't know. I think he just got going. I think he works better when we limit the carries for him. I don't know what the final carries were at the end. We probably use a little bit more. Because Russell got sore at the end. Russell did some good things early. Still want to get him healthy, but I think they're a really good 1-2 punch if we can get Russell healthy. But I think first of all, I tell you, we're blocking better. So there's creases there that I could run through. Maybe not me, but there were some creases there where he had opportunities and he started breaking some more tackles and run a little bit harder. And I think that's positive also.
What did you see from the offensive line? Just the ability to run out that final 6:42 and kind of put the game away. Yeah,
that was really cool to do that. And you always want to do that. That's a 4-minute offense, 4-minute defense. We talk about all the time. You get the ball. Can you not give the ball back to your opponent? We work on that a lot in spring football in August. And last couple of years, the more we've worked on it the last few years, the better we are at it too. So that's been paid big dividends. And there's a point when they know we're going to run, and we know we're going to run. And can you still run it? A lot of times you can't. The option call, I think 2 calls are really good by Josh. And the option call on the goal line, it's a dangerous call. The ball gets looking at, and Coach James right now, if he could send me a message, he'd say, I wouldn't do that very often. Okay, that's what he would say to me. And then the other call was on that 3rd down where we got Drew in that draw and he completed it. That was a huge play right there. So I felt bad. I think we played exceptional defense, and we just had characteristically we had trouble on some 3rd downs. I mean I don't know how many 3rd downs they got from us. And I felt bad because we were playing, I think, really good defense. It was neat to get some turnovers in the 3rd quarter, which really helped us.
Gary, obviously Drew doesn't have Maddie's speed, but he moved the chains a few times running. What's he like? His ability to move a little bit, well enough. How do you assess that?
Well, I think he's got good movement. I think he's a good athlete. We ever saw him play basketball, And sometimes I don't think he's running as fast as he can run. So I'm going to talk to him about that. And I think he can run faster than that. So we just got to change some of his habits there. But if you ever saw him play basketball, it's a good basketball player. And it's not only speed; it's being able to move around a little bit that can get you. And that's, if you can do that, and, if you can extend the play, if you can move in the pocket, and you kind of feel what's happening there, to be able to take the crease when you get it. I think we had one sack. I might have had two. I had one sack. I'm not sure. I think it was two. They called the one a sack. So he was in the end zone, right? Forward progress. I think that's what it was. I think it was two. But anyway, we'll evaluate those, and he'll get a lot better.
How do you feel Walter Brady gets that?
I thought he's a really good player. I tell you, take all those freshmen. You look at how many freshmen, redshirt freshmen and sophomores we have playing on that field. It's amazing. But there's a redshirt freshman that really made some plays. He's getting better and better and better. And a lot of competition there, and it's I couldn't be more pleased with the defensive front. And after Harold not being there, losing the players that we've had in the last couple of years, these freshmen that are coming in and playing at a high level. I mean, for these guys, it's the first time, the first and second time playing the SEC. It's a whole different deal. But I think they're responding well, and wait till they get real good. It'll be fun to see.
What did they tell you about the targeting? What did they tell you up top about it?
Yeah, they all just said it was what they said on the field was they said it was a good call. So I didn't see it at all. If you're near the neck at all, and I know what something might say, he might have ducked and hit his head. You can't do it. And you know what? I'm telling you, it's funny. I said this to one of my friends the other day. I said, you've seen that there's less of those calls. Remember the first year they had on times those calls were going on. We got to protect football, and we got to protect college football, and we got to protect all kinds of football. And it's amazing how much better we're at protecting everybody because we just changed the rules and we said this is the way it's going to be. So you always want to make sure they get it right. And I talked to Terry afterwards. And the good news is he got their end of the first half, and then the second half, so you can play all here. But I said this is going to be great lessons for you and for the rest of the defensive line, especially the young guys. For all of us, so we want to use those as lessons to learn. And by the way, that guy's special. So.
How did that affect the D-line rotation?
Well, Cool just starts moving around different ways, and AJ Logan's doing a lot of good things, and so they're Josh Moore's doing. There's a lot of stuff happening there with young guys. More guys play.
Gary, when will you make a decision if Maddie and the league will be reinstated?
I'll make a decision. Anybody that gets. That I have to sit out a game. What I do is I meet with them on Sunday and Monday. So, so disciplinary issues. That's how I handle it.
Kevin was questionable going into this game. It didn't seem like he's out there the entire game. When did you guys know he felt good?
We felt pretty good Tuesday. It was really nice seeing him move around. But he was just told us from day one, I'm playing. I'm playing. Don't you say anything you want to, but I'm playing. So the guy's attitude has so much to do with it, and that's just the way he is. He's a warrior. And we had a few other guys banged up to play too, so that's good. I think we came through this game fairly healthy, so I think that's good too. So it's a big one, to come back. We sign a good football team. You lose a football game, you get back in the winner circles next week. We played a good football team, so I'm real happy for my players.
What was Drew's reaction when you told him he was starting, and maybe his demeanor than the rest of the league?
I don't think his demeanor was a whole lot different. He's just kind of who he is, I think he's a great competitor, like most of the quarterbacks we have, and it was an opportunity for him to help our football team. And I think he was really, really excited about it. I don't think he was nervous as much as excited. I think that's kind of the way it was. But he just did same old. Those guys, quarterbacks, put so much extra time in on their own just because they have to. The position's so difficult. But I think for the most part, he didn't. I think the players certainly supported him, and I think that certainly helped him also.
This short part in Locke's career, is it possible that he's better than you thought he would be at this point in his career?
I don't know. You're trying to make evaluations right now. I think he's very, very. We recruited the guy when I was at the press conference. I said he's a very, very talented young guy, and he's got tremendous potential. So we'll go back to that quote. No, not really. I mean, he managed the game pretty good. He took a sack. We'll have to see. Sometimes you can't get out of sacks unless you're in the red zone. You have to. held the ball a bit too long, which he'll learn from. But he managed the game. We also had to use the clock at the end, and he did a really good job of that. And a lot of times you get guys that first time through, they just, he managed the game. And it's there's quarterback fundamentals, and there's quarterback mental fundamentals, the basic of how you operate a football. And I call it good quarterbacking also. And those you learn over time, and it applies to 2-minute offense. It applies to plays to so many different things. And Andy's constantly talking about those things. When they get in our program, they learn those things. And I thought he, for the most part, managed the game really well. But I don't think he forced. There's a lot of footballs thrown out there. I don't think he forced the ball into coverage. And so that was good too.
Got time for a couple more.
That one,
On the sideline, touchdown.
What's this last one?
how special was
That was a good throw. So I mean, it's any touchdown throw is a great throw. So no question.
With Sean out, what did you kind of see from the tight ends today?
I thought that Jason, we caught some more balls. I thought that was good. I think he's a guy that I think can be a lot better than what he is. Not even, I think he'll gain some confidence from this game. I think he's a guy who can catch a ball with his speed and athleticism. He's keeping me running people over, jumping over people. And I think that he'll gain some confidence after this, and it'll help him. Eckert, I thought, did a good job too. He kind of moved those guys in and out of different situations. Okay, thank you.